Hey guys, this is SamrayG from Turtle Shell Productions, and I'm here to bring you the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse 16.4, meaning 16 cylinders and 4 turbos. And this is a build that I literally just made. This is the most sophisticated build I've ever created. It's so detailed, and just there was so much time and work put into it. And I'm very, very satisfied with it for the most part, but I do have some complaints about it, some things that I'm not too satisfied with overall. The big one I will point out, first off, is how long it is. It is very, very long for a supercar when you put a Lego minifig up to it. A Bugatti Veyron is supposed to be much smaller. At least the top of the car is supposed to come up from below the neck here of an average person. But I had a lot of fun building this one. It was like a puzzle piece. Initially when I started building this piece, I didn't know that it was going to end up becoming a Bugatti initially. So I started, just with having fun, because this is really the first time that I've gotten back building with Legos. I'll get to a story about that and where I've been, where my brother Vincent and I have been for the past few years, and we're just now wanting to get back into YouTube, making it our full-time thing, because this is what we love doing. But anyway, back to the Bugatti. I had a lot of fun building this, and really meant a lot to me, not limiting myself, even though I actually was very limited, because these pieces are just pieces that I have lying around. If I was, say, JANGBRiCKS, who is one of my favorite Lego YouTubers on YouTube. He has an entire collection of Legos, very, very organized. If you've seen his organization video, his long 30-minute video, we'll go into detail with the car in a minute. I guess the goal that came out of it was make it aesthetically appeasing, as well as make it so not just one, but 2 Lego minifigs can sit in it. And that's just what I did. So you can actually fit 2 Lego minifigs in it. So let's go into the canopy. So yeah, as you can see, there's a wheel missing from it. And that's because I can't find the last wheel that I have. And now these wheels, they're not rubber, they're plastic, which is okay. I mean, I like the look of the wheels, but I'd rather have rubber wheels than anything. So when I started making the Bugatti Veyron, I didn't initially want it to be a Bugatti. I think that was the last thing that I wanted it to become, but it just so happened to become it. Just the overall, the color, the shape. So I started really with the doors, just having fun with the hinge pieces, and then it became a tub. So actually what makes this thing a success is that it is 3 separate parts, just like how an actual supercar is created. So initially I started with the tub, and the tub really was one of the most delicate parts to the process, but it's actually sturdy at the same time. And over time I just built and built and built upon the tub. And so yeah, I know the Bugatti Veyron doesn't have these type of doors, they're Lamborghini doors, but it actually makes it look cool to begin with, and it actually works. But if you have any suggestions in the comments that they shouldn't be Lamborghini doors, I'll take that into consideration, and I'll probably change them to how they're supposed to be. So let's go into the tub here. So I started with the tub, that part we know, and it just built and built and built on time overall. So I started really with the doors and this part with the flat orange red pieces, a lot of flat brick tile pieces throughout this. It's very, very delicate. And what made this interesting is there's no real set length to the width of the Bugatti. You can argue that it's eight studs across, but really it varies. At the bottom here, you can see that it's 7, started as 5 bricks apart, but some parts of the Veyron you can see that it becomes an even number. So there's even and odd lengths with this, which is what makes this build very unique. And so yeah, let's go into the tub here. Like I said, the most delicate part, but it was the first part that I started just building with Legos again. So I love how this came out, from the wheel and the dashboard piece right here. The dashboard display, it actually looks like this is actually a back rear camera, as well as other components and dials and buttons, and you got your radio tiles. Wow, I mean this brick, this display really does fit. And then, man, as you can also see, there's actual leg room for a brick. I mean, this tub, this section, really, I think I'll use in other builds, supercar builds, or just maybe car builds. Really supercar builds, because this is a 2-seater. I just love how this came out. There's a specific technique to these seats that you wouldn't notice, and it just flawlessly works. It looks like it's not sturdy, but it's really sturdy at the same time. This build really is luxurious to a minifig. And in a sec I'll show you how 2 minifigs actually just look comfortable in this, not jammed together. Yeah, you'll love it. So we have 2 minifigs here that will be sitting in the Veyron, and so they would sit on these 2 studs and have a nice space to sit in. She actually sits very comfortably in there, and with no integrity destroyed or messed with to the vehicle itself. Nothing becomes stretched or out of place. It just fits, it just works. The same with our driver. It's a little tricky, but it's actually really smooth to get them both in and out. And look at them, they're not smushed together, they're not uncomfortable, they're not in any other orientation, like they're laying down, they're sitting in chairs, in seats. They're ready to go 260 miles an hour. So that was my Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse video. If you want to see more videos similar to this, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you next time with another build. Bye guys.